A prized $500 million orbiting NASA spacecraft is at risk of burning up in Earth's atmosphere by the end of 2026. But a small aerospace startup called Catalyst is racing to launch an ambitious rescue mission to keep it from meeting a fiery end.
This is not a 100% guaranteed chance of success mission. Everyone understands from NASA to Catalyst that this is high risk, high reward.
Ganhee Lee is the CEO of Catalyst Space Technologies, which designed, built, and tested a robotic spacecraft that aims to save NASA's 22-year-old Neil Gehrels Swift Observatory.
A normal mission like this might have taken 5 years to put together, and we did it in under a year. So we're feeling very confident. We feel very confident that we're going to launch, that we're going to get on orbit, our spacecraft is going to turn on, that we'll be able to close the distance to be within just meters of the Swift.
They call it LINK. Its purpose is to eventually push the aging NASA spacecraft, known more commonly as Swift, farther into space, where it can continue its mission of observing distant galaxies and black holes. VP of Operations at Catalyst, Andrew Thompson, said Link's mission will take about 3 months.
We had 9 months to deliver the spacecraft, and as we stand here today in June of 2026, the spacecraft is completed, fully tested, and integrated into the launch system in order to launch later this month.
Chandler Casey, a guidance, navigation, and control engineer, explained the challenge of getting their robot to meet Swift while orbiting in space.
We have to be able to get the spacecraft close enough within a meter to half a meter of Swift, and then we have to hold very stationary relative to Swift. Then we can actually extend out these robotic arms and try to grab one of those corner flanges you see there. And then we do that with all 3 of our arms, so that way we can rigidize and then start affecting Swift's attitude and then boost it to a safe orbit.
Another key challenge for startups like Catalyst is building docking mechanisms that are compatible with older satellites such as Swift, whose design had not anticipated robotic spacecraft visitors.
But there's a lot of factors that we can't control. For example, we don't even know exactly what Swift looks like. Nobody took any pictures of the bottom of the spacecraft. Nobody has recent information. It's been in space for 20 years.
Lee has said he hopes to collaborate with the U.S. Space Command for additional orbital maneuvering tests. But that may depend on the success of the mission to save Swift.
Our goal is to have hundreds of robotic spacecraft, just like this one, up in orbit that are constantly maneuvering between low Earth orbit and the moon, building things, moving things, and that's something that NASA, as well as other parts of the government, can take advantage of to buy things as a service rather than having to reinvent the wheel each time.